All right, let's jump right into it. Have you ever thought about taking on one of those insane 30-day challenges? You know, the kind that sounds pretty simple on paper, but in reality, it's just designed to push you to your absolute breaking point.
So that brings us to the big question here. What actually happens if you do 50 pull ups every single day for a whole month? I mean, are you going to come out looking like a bodybuilder, or is it just going to be a month of serious, serious regret? Well, we're about to find out.
Okay, so it all kicks off on day one. And this, right here, is where all that confidence meets a cold, hard dose of reality. It's the shot. So you walk up to that bar for the very first time. Your head is just filled with confidence, right? A little bit of ego, for sure. You're thinking, oh yeah, I got this. 50 pull-ups, I'm gonna smash this today. You feel pretty much invincible. But that feeling, it just disappears almost instantly. We're talking after just 5 reps, your body just hits the emergency brake. All that strength you thought you had, it's just gone. And the gap between your ego and what you can actually do, man, is it humbling. And just like that, you're not this powerful athlete anymore. No, your body is just hanging there, totally limp with zero fight left in it. You know the visual, like a wet potato? Seriously, it's the perfect picture of total muscle failure. But somehow you manage to push through. You get to that final 50th rep. But by then, your body is just screaming at you. Your back feels shaky, unstable, and your forearms, they feel like they're actually smoking from the strain. Day one is just, it's pure survival. So that's the shock of day one. But hey, this journey is just getting started. We've got the pain wall coming up, then we'll see how adaptation begins. After that, we get the first glimpse of results. We hit beast mode, and finally, the transformation. All right, let's get into the next phase. And this part is all about two things: pain, like a lot of pain, and the incredible way our bodies start to fight back and adapt. Day 3. Let me tell you, this is the absolute peak of misery. This is when all that soreness from the first couple days just, it hits you like a freight train. And this is the moment right here where most people would probably just throw in the towel and quit. And the pain we're talking about here, it's super specific. It's torn muscle fibers in your back. The soreness is so bad you can barely even lift your arms. I mean, think about it. Even just shampooing your hair becomes this huge, painful struggle. And this is where the real fight happens. It's not on the pull-up bar. It's all in your head. Your body is just begging you, screaming, "Please have mercy. I can't do this." But your mind, your ego, it just refuses to listen. It bites back with, "My ego is stronger than my pain." And you know what? You grab that bar again. But if you can push through that wall of pain, something amazing starts to happen. Right around day 7, you hit a turning point. Your body stops just taking a beating and actually starts to adapt. This is where the game really starts. And you can actually feel the changes. Your grip, for instance, it's way stronger. Your shoulders, which felt all wobbly before, now they feel stable, solid. You start to feel like you're in control of every single rep. And get this, instead of struggling for maybe 1 or 2, you're suddenly knocking out 8 to 10 reps in one go. Big difference. So after that first week of just pure struggle, you finally get to the fun part. This is the phase where all that pain, all that work, it starts to actually show. You can see the results. By day 15, you're at the halfway mark, and you start getting your first real rewards. You look in the mirror and notice, hey, my back is actually getting wider. Your t-shirts, they start feeling just a little bit tighter on the shoulders. And then you see it, that first little hint of a V-shape starting to appear. Awesome. But look, those first rewards, they're really just the beginning. Let's see how all of this builds up into the final stretch, where those small changes start to snowball into a full-on transformation. Then, around day 21, it's like a switch just flips. The progress really starts to speed up, and you enter what you can only call beast mode. Your performance, your strength, your form, it all just improves dramatically. And a huge piece of this is something called the neuromuscular connection. Now, that just means the link between your brain and your muscles gets way stronger. It's the reason you can stop kind of swinging your body around, and instead, you start doing these clean, strict, controlled reps. So it's not just your muscles getting stronger, your brain is getting in on the action too. And the change in your whole mindset is just, it's staggering. Think about it. That thing that started as an impossible mission, those 50 reps you dreaded, it now feels like a warm-up. That's a huge leap, both mentally and physically, in just 3 weeks. And then you cross the finish line. Day 30, an entire month of pain, of adaptation, of growth. The transformation is officially complete.
So what did you get for all that hard work?
Well, you're looking at some next-level growth in your back and biceps. Your grip power is just unbelievable now. And maybe the most impressive part, you can knock out all 50 of those pull-ups in just 2 sets. 2! And I think this really sums it all up perfectly. The 50 pull-ups that completely broke you on day 1, the ones that left you hanging like a wet potato, you now blow through them like they're nothing, like butter. That's the journey from total struggle to total mastery. You know, seeing a transformation like that, from complete failure to total dominance in just 30 days, it really makes you think, doesn't it? So I'm just going to leave you with this one question. What's your 30-day challenge going to be?